All right. Are you ready, Dogmar?
I'm ready. I'm at 0.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. And welcome back. That was a really quick, quick break, I guess. Welcome back to Summoner's Rift. On the bottom side of the map, up 1 game to 0, looking to close it out, will be the Spartans. In the top lane, Ducky's minions got Cho'Gath again.
That's cancer right there. I'm allowed
Yeah.
to say that on cast.
Um. Yeah. I I won't fault you for that one. Noctron's playing Sejuani. Omni Hannibal in the mid lane will be on Orianna. Blue Eyes White Dragon on Jinx, and Orbital on Nami.
Outside. Outside. Let's go. Playing the Aatrox this time. Chulo on the Shaco, which is interesting. Definitely different. Josh Quest again on the Zoe, and then we have Squintimus Prime on Lucian. AO15 on Alistar. The way they're
Yeah, they're gonna walk into Chulo and Budinsko. Oh, he flashes forward to land the second part of the W, and that'll be first blood going over to Omni Hannibal, and we're kind of picking up immediately where we left off last game.
punches pulled.
Yeah, that was a pretty clever invade, going all the way around the horn in top lane in order to catch Shaco at his red buff.
See every game.
Oh, you're cutting out just a little bit again. I wish I had a way just to fix that from here. Are you still with me, Dogmar?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I am still here.
Okay. We've seen Aatrox kind of rise to a resurgence, right before it's his time to die. Do you like playing the champion? Have you messed around a little bit with old Aatrox before he goes to the glue factory?
Consistently league. For the exact same reason I think the creators made him so. He's just a very cool looking champion, and I mean, who wouldn't want to play that guy with the sword and wings?
Are you gonna miss old Aatrox, or are you looking forward to playing Dark Ribbon?
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in the Dark Ribbon changes. I haven't played him yet on PvE, but I've played against him, and it's incredible.
Budinsko, I mean, this is pretty much Aatrox. You just want to get aggressive early on, try to build up the passive stacks, and then flip those over and just go all in.
He does have a bit more sustain than the Cho'Gath too in this lane.
Yeah, ultimately, I like that pick a little bit better than the Irelia pick. We saw Budinsko, I mean, played the Irelia pick pretty well.
Definitely reminded me of people.
Bottom lane getting a little bit aggressive. The pink Moo Cow Alistar is a nice touch. I don't like the yellow Lucian chroma, though. It was one of the original chromas, so it might be a little biased.
Got the first pack on that one right there. The blue, red, and yellow Lucians.
I feel like most people just wanted the Lucian. Anyway, this is a 2v2 as Chulo joins the fray. Knockup gonna land on Budinsko. Oh, now he's finally built up enough for the passive stacks, but not going to be able to use that Dark Flight to get in. In mid lane, though, Josh Quest getting aggressive. Gets 2 consecutive exhausts out of it. Still loses the trade, weirdly enough, despite having mana. 2 exhausts.
Very low mana to go on that.
Yeah, plus it looks like Omni Hannibal was able to get it back, so he's got an extra Doran's Ring. Shaco's hanging out top lane. I don't know that you really want to dive a Cho'Gath at level 3, so rightly gonna go ahead and recall. I know that Chulo plays a lot of Shaco, so I'm curious to see if we get some of the nice cheese plays. The lethal tempo, kind of stacking up there from Budinsko, lands the extra, the empowered damage auto. Blood Price, I think, is what it is. Anyway,
yeah.
Headbutt Pulverize going through onto Orbital. Flashes being exchanged. Orbital's taken super low. The press the attack, not quite able to finish it off for Squintimus, though. And Blue Eyes White Dragon trying to get back aggressive. Meanwhile, in mid lane, bunch of extra summoner spells for Josh Quest. Not able to actually get the W stacks, so they're able to trade it back out as both mid...
The face-to-face.
Yeah, both mid laners die at the exact same time. Meanwhile, Squintimus and Blue Eyes White Dragon just continuing their elongated trade. Noctron is roamed down. Zap not able to connect onto Squintimus. But here's the teleport from Budinsko. Has the Dark Flight, lands onto the Jinx. Oh, doesn't land onto the Jinx. That was the flash away. But will pick it up onto Orbital. Headbutt away. Oh, he didn't have enough mana for the Pulverize. Poor Keo. Lands the auto for the stun. Budinsko trying to pick it up, but the Blades of Torment not able to finish that one off.
Flat matches are pretty fun.
Yeah, I've actually only casted these two teams, weirdly enough. We had one game from Return of the Middle Sticks, and other than that, it's been like 5 straight games of randomed versus Spartans, and they've all been really entertaining.
Very cool looking sword.
Yeah, look
On
at
that
how
skin of Aatrox.
yeah, look at how cool his purple sword is. They're taking that away from him, making it bigger and have an eyeball for some reason. Poppy Chulo's gonna get caught. Oh, he deceives forward.
Oh.
Ooh. This is the Shaco play. This is what having.
This is what I was looking for.
Yeah,
I
this
was
is what having
Shaco action.
200,000 mastery on Shaco will do for you. I don't know if it's that much, but he's got a lot. Noctron's gonna find him though. He will go down. Oh no, he deceives into the base. The tower shot though.
No.
Noctron picks up the kill.
Wasting their time 18 though.
Yeah, Josh Quest trying to find something. The Arctic Assault not available for Sejuani. They've called Orbital over as well, so it is wasting a lot of time on that runaway. Ducky's minions trading back pretty favorably there. You have to be careful not to use the feast when he's got his passive up, though. You don't want to feast down on the rezzing Aatrox, because then he'll just come back and kill you. Actually uses it on the minion. I respect that.
You got the better skin.
But it's still wants more on this trade. Gonna get knocked up by the Rupture. Uses the Massacre. Yeah, I think it's Massacre. That sounds right. Yeah. We know ability names in this cast. Anyway, the Massacre to pop just a little bit of damage, but Ducky's minions will be able to sustain back through that regen passive.
Actually, Budinsko knew that he did not have a
Yeah, it's rough. You really want that first Massacre just to catch your opponents by surprise. It's 150 magic damage that just kind of comes out of nowhere. Poppy Chulo's here in mid lane. Puts the box
even
down.
Shaco thing.
Will pick up his first kill of the game.
Oh wow, that was a solo kill too.
Yeah, unfortunately Josh Quest not able to get in on it. Headbutt Pulverize landing onto Orbital.
I think his AD carry was quite ready there.
Yeah, it didn't look like it. Oh, forced Kyoto to flash back away. I was going to say he had the ultimate available, but he's actually only level 5. So yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there between Squintimus and Keo, it looks like. Poppy Chulo
playing support and you want to go in, but your AD carry does not.
Poppy Chulo trying to solo out the blue buff. Sejuani knows which one that is. The smite coming down. Meanwhile, we're going to watch Blue Eyes White Dragon accidentally hits the sleep. Oh, that was the right one. Noctron keeping good track of which one was the real one. We'll take out the clone as well. It looked like Poppy Chulo was moving in such a way that he was trying to fake the clone, and I think Noctron had that just moment of, wait, what? But finally just auto-attacked him to death.
Oh man.
So do you like the Alistar cowbell or not? It's a pretty split opinion. What?
The cowbell to me, I think is fine. My favorite part about that skin though is him feeding the cats at the end, giving them the milk to drink. you noticed that before in the recall?
Yeah, I actually use that skin a lot.
And then I love how the different chromas have the different milks too. So like, I've got that with the pink milk. Nope, you got some action on your top.
They're fine.
But yeah, I love how the chromas changed like the milk. You got like strawberry milk, banana milk, chocolate milk, depending on the other colors.
Well, now they might not be fine. By the way, unstoppable. The second part of Dark Flight they made unstoppable. For those of you who don't know, it's a slight meme. Yeah, this is a 2v2, but I don't think that Random really wants that. Budinsko gets knocked into the passive, but Papi Chulo's still alive. Josh Quest flies over. The Sleepy Trouble Bubble looked like kind of landed, but it didn't. But that's a double kill for the Shaco. Oh, the Jinx Rocket! Not quite gonna connect. I feel like Blue Eyes White Dragon had a cross-map snipe the last series that these two teams played with the Jinx. Keo still has the Unbreakable Will available if he needs it, but will get out safely. Squintimus dodges back into the zap. The bubble's going to land and interrupt the culling as Keo tries to go aggressive. Gonna land the auto onto Orbital. Big chunk of damage comes out, but the heal will get him out to safety. Blue Eyes White Dragon just kind of tickling people down to death. Zap connects, but it's not enough to finish him off. Now turns on to Keo with the Tidecaller's blessing to slow him up, but both bot laners for Random will get away safely. Random actually has a 100 gold lead right now. Oh, Papi Chulo's here looking for Orbital, but Noctron finds him first.
Wow.
The box will slow up, but it's not going to be enough as Noctron picks up the kill. Really nice counter gank by Sejuani.
It's always there.
Yeah,
you don't think she's there, she's there.
Yeah, it seems like Noctron's had a really good idea of where the Shaco's been pathing the entire game. Other than the one kill in mid lane, we've basically seen both junglers in the same place at the same time, which is going to favor the Sejuani. Budinsko doesn't have the revive passive, so he's got to be pretty careful. Rupture's going to land, has the Massacre, just trying to heal through Ducky's minions, but he'll be able to pick it up with the Feral Scream. Do you like the Blade of the Ruin King first from Budinsko?
I think, well, I mean, with my limited experience on Aatrox, I feel like it's a very good item. It gives you, you know, life steal and the attack speed that you would need to playing that champion, but I'm not an expert, so I would not ask me that question.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen more Trinity Force and Titanic Hydra first, but... Yeah, I need Winged in here. Man, for some reason, has 50,000 mastery on Aatrox, and I don't understand that.
Okay. Play Kale as well?
No, he doesn't play Kale. Oh, I shouldn't be giving away our strats. He plays every champion at an expert level. Not that there's any OK LCS teams watching, but if there are,
but
you gotta watch
Kale
out
next
for
game.
So I don't know that Orbital really wanted to clear that ward because it's going to allow them to spot it out. Papi Chulo and Josh Quest are both here. Ultimate from Sejuani is actually dodged by Papi Chulo as he uses the Deceive. Josh Quest picks up one, flashes forward, well, not his own flash, but flashes forward. Shockwave pulls in Papi Chulo on the backside. So they'll trade 1-for-1 so far. Josh Quest lands into the bubble. He will get the sleep down onto Orbital. Picks up another flash for his trouble. Going forward, one more auto should do it. He'll use his own flash finally to go ahead and pick that one up. But the super mega death rocket for the kill. Auto from Keo trying just to proc that true damage, but it isn't enough. And he's actually going to go down under tower. Cho'Gath is teleported down. Doesn't have Feast available. It's the Cho'Gath and the Jinx. Budinsko has the revive passive up. He has no fear. Comes in with the Blades of Torment. Picks up one. Ducky's minions will go down. And you'll get interrupted out of Dark Flight for the kill. Squintimus is trying to tank this up. But they're not particularly healthy. They'll all get out, though.
Incredible.
Noctron, though, finds Budinsko. I thought that would have been a closer fight, but Noctron should be able just to pick that one up. He actually kills him with the E without the auto attack. That application only does like 50 damage. It's a little bit of swag kill. Papi Chulo's here, just trying to blow up Hannibal. That was a decent chunk of damage out of nowhere.
Wow.
Hannibal showing no fear on that Orianna. I mean, didn't even bury her. Just uses the flash.
Just made it. Just walking in ball.
So all things considered,
Vision
it's
score
about a...
up.
I'm sorry?
I said Orbital getting that vision score up.
Oh, yeah. All things considered, it's about a 2,500 gold lead right now for Spartans. Actually, no one has taken a dragon yet this game. Interesting.
They fought around Dragon Pit, but they never wanted to do it themselves.
So if you're randomed, where are you looking to get your advantage now?
So, honestly, I don't even know. All the towers seem to be very close in health, so they're almost full health. Which is incredibly close, despite the gold difference.
Yeah. I do worry for... Oh. Never mind, we're going to have some action in mid lane. Shockwave going to pull in, but it looks like Josh Quest will go ahead and finish off Hannibal before he's able to get that off. Meanwhile, Noctron. Noctron always...
Just always
coming
there!
out of nowhere, yeah.
She's always there.
I do worry a little bit for random. Going back to the previous point, you have the Lucian and the Shaco. So basically, this should be the point where you're getting ahead and you're starting to snowball the game. And they're just a little bit behind and not knocking down the towers. And they're giving that time over to the Cho'Gath and the Jinx to scale. Anyway, Blue Eyes White Dragon caught just a little bit. E from Kyo going to stun them up. Papi Chulo is waiting around the side, but they don't really have the tower dive squad there. They don't have Budinsko available. Budinsko now sitting with that passive, goes in with the Dark Flight, has the Blade of the Ruin King active available to slow him up. Blades of Torment as well, flashes forward, just trying to land some more damage down. Again, has the res available. There's that feast into the res as Josh Quest is finally roamed up. Not finally, but yeah, Papi Chulo. I don't know why he was in that bush, and I also don't really know why Spartans knew he was there. But he does die. And that'll be the first dragon of the game finally being targeted.
Even though Spartans are ahead right now, I think this is a very different game that we're watching than the last one.
Yeah, they're definitely not running away with it. And that tower take is really important back the other way. That'll drop a little bit of gold into their pockets in exchange. Well, you have to watch out for bottom lane. Jinx now on the tower. Scumbag support not giving over all the local gold to the AD carry, though. Budinsko jumps in, back onto Ducky's minions, more auto attacks being traded back. You can see the effectiveness of the Bramble Vest. Sleep over the wall, going to land. Just oh! The feast out of nowhere from Ducky's minions, able to finish that one off. Papi Chulo now.
Papi Chulo can bite off here.
Loses his clone. The clone gets killed by the Super Mega Death Rocket, but Papi Chulo will clean up the kill.
There's that Mastery 7 on Shaco.
I really liked it.
A dull moment.
I don't know why I enjoyed it so much, but the clone dying to the Super Mega Death Rocket in the background of that fight just really tickled me for some reason.
It's like I could just see
on his face, the smiley face go to a frown when you see it's the clone.
Anyway, Josh Quest having a much better game this game on the Zoe. I think he went 0-8 in the first game, and definitely putting in a better performance. So good for him to really turn that lane around for himself. It feels like all of the action has been kind of centered around mid lane though, with Shaco and Sejuani constantly trying to get in on each other.
And notice this time is not the AP Sejuani. That is a Thornmail.
Ducky's minions might have found Keo here. A little bit tankier than on that Sona last time, so this isn't the free kill walking in there. Budinsko finds an orbital, just trying to burn him down before the AD carry can do anything. Now turning on to Blue Eyes White Dragon. Aatrox will get knocked into the passive.
Fighting all around.
Doesn't have the revive now, and the red buff. Oh!
Oh!
The super mega death rocket at the same time as the auto attack for the kill for Blue Eyes White Dragon. Meanwhile, in mid lane, Josh Quest gets rooted up. It's a 1-for-1 so far as both mid laners have died. Jungler's still scrapping though, as Papi Chulo taking a lot of minion damage. W comes through the deceive to dodge the second part from Papi Chulo, and he'll proudly use his Mastery 7 again. The minions might kill him though. Oh, they got feared at the last second.
He's putting in work on that Shaco.
Yeah, he's causing a lot of gold to swing for both teams. The 6 kills for him, the 8 kills over in the enemy pockets as well. Yeah, that's the jungler accounting for over half of your team's deaths. Maybe you need to calm that down a little bit. I feel a little bad for Squintimus. He's sitting there at 0-4 on Lucian. Like, guys, I want to carry. But yeah, still only the 1 tower in the pockets for randomed, 2 towers only for Spartans, so we haven't seen really a whole lot of objective focus from either team. It's been kind of non-stop fighting. We're at 32 kills in 22 minutes. I think you guys were on that pace in game 1 of your series, but I don't think we saw that any other time. Ducky's minions and Hannibal now looking for Budinsko. Feral Scream able to keep him stopped up for
Slows
a
him
little
all
bit.
up. Oh. Zoe just shows up just to scare him off.
Do you like the Infinity Edge second on Jinx? I don't know how much AD carry itemization you're familiar with.
Since the patch. You like the item? Kind of a neat concept, and it seems to do a lot of damage, but not
So would you rather see the Storm Razor, or do you think this is fine? Oh, Keo taking some damage. I guess the bubble's available. He's gonna go aggressive though, as Papi Chulo's here. Tidal Wave just buying a little bit of time, but Orbital gets chunked out. Will go down to the culling from Squintimus. Meanwhile, the Cho'Gath has roamed down. The double kill now for Jinx, and one going over to Cho'Gath. Josh Quest in a lot of trouble as well as he's running away from Noctron. Flash forward from Omni Hannibal. We'll just pick up the kill with the Shockwave. Budinsko trying to fight 1v3, but the Aatrox can only do so much, and now Blue Eyes White Dragon is here. The Flame Chompers. Oh! He flashed away from the Flame Chompers. I didn't know that.
I don't think everyone was prepared for that.
Yeah, only gonna buy him another couple of seconds though, as Ducky's minions picks up another kill. And finally the objectives will start falling down. That'll be the 3rd tower. And they should turn onto the Earth Dragon after that as well, you'd imagine. Or a blue buff.
First. Obviously.
That's the big prize. The dragon's just a side note, really.
Really what they want to
He is just really taking those raptors.
Yeah, he's got the Duskblade plus the BF sword plus the Tiamat. Like, the Shaco is a farming machine right now.
Someone said Giovanni was still. She got to clear times. Smart use of ult there.
Yeah, going over just to pop over and grab the 1 HP ward. Oh, they found Hoppy Chulo though. Budinsko jumps forward, Blue Eyes White Dragon just outputting so much damage, but he'll get blown up by the Paddle Star from the side. Budinsko's still trying to kill off Orbital, but he'll get slowed up by the Sejuani ultimate, and Noctron ultimately will pick up the kill. Hannibal in pursuit now of Zoe, gets the slow from the Command Dissonance. Shockwave will pull him in as well, and Ducky's minions will feast down. Up to 8 stacks. That's a respectable number in 26 minutes. Squintimus and Keo will go ahead and trade back the bottom tower in exchange, so it'll just be a 1 tower for 1 trade so far.
Lucian dash though.
Oh, the Jinx Rocket able to kill off all of those minions. That was kind of funny. All the gold popped up, it looked like. But it'll be a 2 tower for 2 trade.
It did put them up 7k, but now they're closer to 6.
Squintimus might be in trouble though. Noctron goes over the wall with the Arctic Assault, and Sejuani's just not giving him any space to breathe whatsoever. Flashes forward. That's a good headbutt by Keo just to buy a little bit of time. Squintimus doing a lot of damage to Orbital, but not going to matter as Keo will get stunned up and taken down. Shockwave pulls in Budinsko and Josh Quest, but they'll both flash back out to safety.
That's what I was looking for. Kill.
And now it feels... It was such a close game for a while, but the 1 at a time strat really not paying off. Although Poppy Chulo goes in the backside,
Poppy Chulo went in, yeah.
Eliminates the Jinx from the map. Now trying to run away. Will he actually get away from this?
Quest.
He uses the deceive. Poppy Chulo
Josh
still
Quest
alive.
MVP
Josh
right
Quest from
there.
the side. He takes out Orbital.
What a party!
The Shaco and Zoe combo. Just blowing people up from unexpected angles. Means that the game's going to continue to stall out. I don't know that that necessarily favors random, but they're not dead, so that's a bonus. Noctron does find Josh Quest. He has the Speedwagon available as he's trying to run away. Flash forward for the slow from Ducky's minions will eventually pick it up. But now Squintimus and Keo are here to join. Squintimus has the Essence Reaver plus the Blade of the Ruin King. That's the big power spike on Lucian.
Tell you what I do like. I do like that Storm Razor on Shaco. I think that is the perfect item for him.
Advocar asks if this is live or video. We're casting live from a replay from yesterday. If that's confusing at all, let me know. But the game was played yesterday, but you're currently talking to a live human being.
Yes.
I don't know what that death rocket was for, but it went through Baron. I guess that was the scouting death rocket.
It really just scared them off a blue buff. It wasn't the Cho'Gath at all. It was the Death Rocket.
Yeah, Random still clawing their way through this game. Definitely a big lead for Spartans, and they've looked like the more organized team. But Random definitely has a couple of things they can build on going forward. Poppy Chulo on the hunt, finds Hannibal, takes about half of his health, but the Shockwave pulls him back in. No nonsense from Hannibal. he says. Now the ultimate will find Josh Quest as well, so that'll be 2 nice picks for Spartans as they push in toward the inner tower in mid lane. They're a tanky bunch. They're not worried about this tower at all.
They're not. Now with the Shaco and the Zoe down, however, though, that means they have no random damage just coming up in the middle of a fight. Everything else is pretty much direct.
Squintimus and Keo just trying to buy time for their inhibitor. Keo will go down now. The exhaust coming down onto Squintimus's flashes forward. 1 rocket plus the Nami auto to secure the kill from Orbital. As they roll in toward the Nexus Tower, I don't think Budinsko and Papi Chulo can hold on to this by themselves. 1 Nexus Tower goes down. 2 Nexus Towers are going down. Papi Chulo's here. The Shockwave's back available. The bane of his existence this game. Nexus under fire, and it will go down at 30 minutes and 41 seconds. That's a 2-0 victory for Spartans over Randomed. The 1 game for Week 7 in Platinum. Give me your game MVP first.
I think I have to do Sejuani. Sejuani was just always there, always helping out. Just showed up literally ever. Like, I wouldn't even be paying attention to where she was at, but she'd always just show up at the end of a fight or in the middle of a fight and then completely change the tide of it.
All right, so
we're giving it to Noctron.
Okay, so Noctron gonna be the MVP for game number 2. Now you gotta think a little bit back. Who's your series MVP?
Series MVP. I would say Noctron again. Because even though we didn't see it as much in the first game, she was still a strong presence and was always showing up in perfect fights. And landing those ults is just key.
Yeah, plus the I think we only saw 1 Sejuani ult miss the entire series, basically. Plus the Rod of Ages, we got to break that out.
Yeah, and we got to see 2 different builds like entirely. So it was just all around great.
Yeah.
So Noctron for the series MVP.
All right, I have no reason to disagree with that. So that'll be a 2-0 series win for the Spartans. Oh, that's a little off center. Oh well, you can still tell it's a 2. Thank you to Dogmar for joining me today. Do you have a Twitch or a Twitter you want to go ahead and plug?